And what's up, everybody? It is your boy Cheap Loots. Welcome back to the channel. And it is time, ladies and gentlemen. 2K21 is upon us. I'm out here playing it right now. So, with that being said, let's go over some of the stuff here. Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe. Trying to hit a specific goal before the end of 2K21. Honestly, I'm going to keep it low. Just literally 100 subscribers. Please, God. Anyways, so let's get started. We'll start reviewing a few different things. First off, we got the season progress. Now, as you can see, badge cards are back, as we've detailed in previous videos. You do get a free Anthony Davis free agent. Free agent cards are back, and they seem to actually be somewhat relevant this year, at least in the beginning. As you can see, base pack, we are getting packs and stuff like that. And the Ascension, which I've already done, but I will get a video once I hit level, level 11, and I get another Ascension run. I'll do a video just to show you how that works. It's very, very similar to actually something that I really wanted to come back, and I'm glad they put back in, which was the card flipping minigame from NBA 2K17 Blacktop. So as you can see, the XP actually is not that hard to get. I've only played a few games, and I'm already over here at level 8, so that's pretty decent. The reward cards aren't terrible, but they're not also not really that great. Antoine Walker's okay, from what I hear. Other than that, you do get a lot of badge cards. Badge cards are back. I personally wouldn't waste any of them early on. I'm kind of excited for the 82 point guard Tony Parker. Horace Grant will be probably pretty decent. There's a pretty big distinct lack of big men, which I'll go into a little later. Kyle Lowry's probably going to be pretty useless. Scottie Pippen might be pretty good, but you have to get pretty high to get him, and then obviously Steph is the reward. Now, you do get a lot of XP for various things. As you can see, we got season agendas, pretty normal stuff. You just have to win a challenge game, play a challenge game. You get 100 XP for just applying a contract. Free agent Anthony Davis has a set. In addition to that, the season reward cards that you get do have a set of XP rewards as well. So, like, score 30 points total with Rick Fox, blah, blah, blah. Pretty normal stuff. It's pretty nice. I like how they did that. We have lifetime agendas. Obviously, get same thing as last year with the balls. You get MT for actually dropping balls in TTO, online, and things like that. So, we'll get out of that, and we'll start looking at some of the game modes here. Whatever you do not buy these packs. There's absolutely no point. Wait at least for the first promo packs to come out. None of the cards in here are really that great, and I'll go into them in a little bit here. So, Triple Threat is very similar to what it was before. The Vault has returned, unfortunately. The Vault animation is a little different, but the actual thing is the same. Free agent packs are back, base league packs. It does seem to be a little... Ooh, Jamario Moon, nice. The rewards seem to be a little bit better this year. As far as... No, here we go. They're starting to change it up. They're pretty much the same. Let's see. What's the highest one? Because it only goes up to 250 this year. Amethyst Isaiah Ryder is probably going to be pretty good, to be honest with you. I like Isaiah Ryder, especially in game. Diamond Marbury, and Diamond JaVale McGee at 300 wins. So it only goes to 300 and resets every season. Domination returns. It's very, very similar to what it was before. There's not really too much difference here. The rewards are going to be Nick Van Exel, who might be okay. As you can see, there's a little Myteam Limited ring on it because he will be included in Myteam Limited challenges. Rolando Blackman, he'll probably be okay. He can play shooting guard too. George Mikan will be absolutely ridiculous once you get him. Challenges are back. As you can see, we got Spotlight challenges, so at some point we're going to get those. Moments challenges, pretty easy stuff. Same as last year. Signature challenges. So far, we just got a Damian Lillard. We got to drop 50, and you do get a Hall of Fame badge and a diamond shoe for winning that. So that's probably something you should do right off the rip. Although I wouldn't use either of them, to be honest with you. Weekly challenges are back. There's none like right now, but... So we go over to multiplayer right now. Triple Threat Online is different, as you can see. They actually show you what you can win, which is really cool. I'm glad they did it this way. They do have a point guard, Diamond Terrell Brandon. Terrell Brandon's usually been pretty decent in actual 2K games, so So we got tier 1, which obviously is going to be the, as you can see on the screen here, the purple. Tier 2 is going to be pink, so you can get a few different things here, and then obviously the gold tier at the top is going to be where you're going to get the best prizes. And that's going to encompass the last 3 games. Now, I'm glad they actually did put that in, because you couldn't really tell what was going on. So, My Team Limited. Pretty interesting. So, all players must be from 2020 playoffs franchises. You may use only one ruby or higher player. All other players must be sapphire or lower, and no free agent cards are allowed. This is actually really clutch. I like limited. It's going to be fun. You get to get one ring. I don't know how you get rings necessarily. Each win gives you a chance at a championship ring. You can earn 1 championship ring each week. At the end of the season, you will earn a prize based on how many rings you've collected. So that's kind of interesting. So at 10, you get a pack. Let's see, you can get a pack, some 10 tokens, diamond, Hoff badge, or this 95 Ralph Sampson is going to be pretty good. So I'm guessing you just have to keep playing until you randomly get rings is what I'm guessing they're going to do. Unlimited is the same. It is different because it's now tiered. And you do get rewards based on leveling up as opposed to, overall wins and things like that, which is actually pretty cool. 3 wins to level up, you get a silver tier award, so you do get a tier award every single time. I'm glad they did that. That was a nice change. Like I said, don't even buy into all that. The rewards. Now, the Emerald rewards this year are pretty terrible, I'm not going to lie. Like, I've looked at every single one of them, but if you do notice something from some of these rewards, and I know they're Emerald players, but looking at some of the, let's say, Pink Diamond guys before I go back into the Emeralds, let's just say Nate Thurman, right? He only has 2 Hoff badges, 21 golds. So it looks like the badge caps are going to be pretty low this year. I mean, Jermaine O'Neal is probably going to be one of the better Pink Diamonds. He's only got 13 and 3. So, and you notice no cards have range yet and things like that, this is kind of how 2K20 started, so it could be different. But I will actually in my next video go over what cards to target early on. So I'll go into these guys a little more back, on the next video, which I'll link to at the bottom of this one. So the auctions, you unload it pretty quick, honestly, especially if you pre-order the $100 edition. You get enough cards to unlock it pretty much instantaneously, but I recommend don't buy a single card in the auction during the first week this game is out, because they're all not going to be worth it, and they're all going to be severely overpriced. I mean, look, Deontay Murray, 9,600. I mean, that's probably a pipe dream, but at the same time, like, we are seeing a lot of that. I mean, silver guys are going for 7K, and some of them are actually going. Like, this 90 overall Kevin Durant, like, if you look, he only has 19 silver badges. Now, this is a pretty important thing to notate, because he has, let's look at Stacey Augmon, for instance. He has 19 silvers and 6 bronzes. He's probably a bad example, but like this Kevin Knox, when you upgrade it, ends up having almost as many badges, if not more. Rick Fox is pretty bad, actually, but like, these cards are not worth it, and they're definitely not 54,000. Like, they're absolutely not worth it at all. Some cards are, and I'll go into it exactly which ones you guys should target, things like that. So we got the exchange. Amethyst James Silas will actually honestly be pretty good. I'm pretty excited for him. Requires you get rid of 2 Ruby players, which are really hard to come by at this point. 8 Spurs players, which should be less hard to come by. 10 Bronze players, and 5 Sapphire players. No reward cards obviously can be exchanged, but it's interesting. You can also use it to get Deluxe League Pack, Diamond Shoes, Diamond Contracts, and a Hall of Fame badge. The Hall of Fame badge is really cool. You actually just have to get rid of your badges, and you can get 1 Hoff badge. So, like, as you can see, I have, like, Interceptor, Slippery on Ball, Green Machine, Clutch Shooter. I'm not sure if you can combine badges to make them better like you could in the past 2Ks, or if you have to... Ooh, I have a Gold Range Extender badge? Uh-oh. That's going to be interesting. I might actually use that. Any of the Hoff badges and stuff you shouldn't use, but when it comes to, like, silvers and bronzes, go right ahead. It's no big deal. So, the evolutions are a little bit different this year, which we've covered in previous... you can actually see what gets better. This Kobe card I thought was going to be pretty decent. As you can see, the return of Steady Shooter. Hopefully it actually works this year, but I have been missing a lot of open threes. But it could just be I'm not used to the game. So, we'll see. But as you can see, they're a little bit different. I would probably go with athletic. I chose Shaq as my starter guy. I wouldn't recommend choosing Carmelo Anthony or Dwayne Wade just because Dwayne Wade only plays shooting guard, and you don't want a shooting guard Dwayne Wade at that point. Allen Iverson's probably pretty good, but he's small and going to be unusable pretty quick. You can probably do better. Shaq, without a doubt, hands down, is the best starter card, and I recommend everybody go grab him tomorrow. With that being said, Kevin Garnett is also a pretty good option. KG typically moves really well in game. So now we'll go into some of the collection rewards, because there are some this year. So, as per usual, you do get a low amount of tokens for, completing these collections. 10 tokens probably isn't worth spending enough MT to complete all these, to be honest with you. But some of the reward cards are probably going to be pretty good. There's no opals yet. So, once you get all the team basketballs for the East, which I'm guessing is going to be in Historic Damo, you're going to get a Evolution Art Gilmore, who I want to say he evolves up to a pink diamond. And then on this side, you're getting Nate Tiny Archibald, who's probably not going to be great, but whatever. Domination rewards. So it's the same as last year. You're going to get a player from every team, and they're going to be able to Evo. The Evos are all pretty small and not crazy, like score 60 points, hit 5 threes. Pretty normal stuff. You can put a couple badges and some shoes on guys. But completing the West nets you a Evolution Rajon Rondo. The East nets you a 87 Brook Lopez, who honestly, this Brook Lopez is probably going to be pretty good if he has a good three-pointer. Now, completion rewards, getting all of these guys, it's going to be pretty interesting, because you do get, let's see, who is it? Elgin Baylor, who does Evo into a Galaxy Opal, basically similar to the Jason Richardson from last year. So that's going to be pretty cool, to be honest with you. I think Icon gets you Bob Danrich and Kenyon Martin, so I believe this is in Historic as well. Association gets you Larry Hughes and Jerome Kersey. I actually like Larry Hughes in game, so that one will be a nice one. Kenyon Martin and Bob Danrich are meh, they're whatever. Triple Threat. We've covered that one. The Unlimited is Limited is Ralph Sampson. Season rewards, covered those already. Exchange Ascension. You do get a Bob Lanier. It's, like I said, very similar to that flipping game from before. There's no completion rewards for those. Historic uniforms do not have one again this year. We'll hit down miscellaneous and see if there's any of those. Coaches are going to be important once again this year, but they're going to be hard to get the good guys. Okay, Mike Budenholzer is a diamond coach. Mike Budenholzer is a terrible coach, 2K. Playbooks are back, obviously. The Nets playbook does not have quick through STS this year, which is very unfortunate, because when I drew it, I was like, oh, it's merged. I got this. Like, it's good. Classic jerseys, those haven't come out yet. Badges, I do have Hoff Pig Dodger, some, range extender, difficult shot, stuff like that. I'm probably not going to use any of these guys, maybe some bronze ones, but that's about it. You do got the created team cards. You do have your My Career card you can go get, same as last year. Basketballs are back. Everything's pretty similar to 2K20. It even kind of plays the same. But we'll touch on the actual Emerald cards and what you should target first. So, without a doubt, these three guys are the guys you should target first in the Emerald rewards, without a doubt. Klay Thompson should be your number one target. There really isn't anyone in this game that can shoot threes like at a consistent clip yet. And he doesn't have that many badges, and I don't even think he has range extender. Now, you notice the original owner. It just means you have to have cards that you owned, and you can't buy them. So, like, some of the limited challenges are going to be original owner cards. So you can't go out and buy them off the auction house to use. You have to use them by drawing them in packs or earning them. That is an interesting thing, and I think a lot of it's just 2K trying to squeeze more money out. But at the same time, it kind of kills the MT sites a little bit, which is really awesome to see. It's a double-edged sword, because yeah, it encourages you to go buy more packs and things like that, but it also kills those MT sites, man, which is, honestly, if you were around trying to get Rashard Lewis last year in 2K20, those MT sites drove his price up so high that it was impossible for a lot of people to get it, and that was kind of a bummer. So, but Clay's probably the best Emerald reward right off the rip. Stacey Ogden probably isn't that great, but he's a big body with a long wingspan. He's going to be an excellent slasher. And honestly, at this stage in the game, like at the very beginning, rim running and post plays are going to be your absolute best friend, because nobody can shoot yet. That being said, if you want more of a, a 3 hunting type of team. Myers Leonard, incredible center to grab. 83 3-pointer. Corner specialist, catch and shoot, silver, green machine, hot zone hunter. Steady shooter, which is obviously a bummer, but hopefully it's fixed this year. I'm not entirely sure, though. But we'll go into some of the other guys, too. So I'm really hoping that you should target those guys most. But I'll cover that in my next video. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back all weekend with new content. I'm probably going to do a stream, too. So follow the channel. Check out my board. You'll see what's up. Follow me on Twitter at CheapLoots. And you'll get more info on there. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys.